So in parameterization, what is the parameterization means? Like what are the values we are entering through keyboard? Those values we are doing for the parameterization. And same to the like our static input to the server means we are giving to the some static input to the server, that is the parameterization. So in parameterization we have the file types will be there. What are the types will be there means file type and date and time and okay, in date and time and group name, iteration name, load generator, table, unique number. So these all will be types. Mostly we can using for the date and time or file only we are using, but this also will be there. Just you can go through this each and every one parameter type in our material. What is the group name? What is the iteration number? And when we can use it, the example also will be there. Just to go through that, because maybe you are maybe doing for the interview or anyone asks for question means you need to give answer, right? That is the way you need to just understand for the what is what. Okay, so these are the parameter types. Going to the properties also very important. What are the properties we have? Sequential, random, unique, and each iteration, each occurrence, and once. So what is the sequential? What is the each iteration? What is the random? What is the these all things also you should be well known. And if anyone asks to, so I have the 5 drop downs, 5 data usernames and 5 like password. So sequential each iteration. Can you write for the diagram is you need to write how we done right in pay. I showed right. So same way you know for the how it will pick. So you need to write that win. This is one thing. And going to the one more complex parameterization. Complex parameterization nothing but so what is the dependent value will be there. So the dependent value will be we are doing for the same line as some other parameter. Like see username here param is the our dependent value for this all values will be depending on the only username param. So when you are selecting for here same line as some username param, then what will happen means see username you are selecting for the same line as username means what is the Jojo is the first line, right? Same it will pick for the bean. And next you are selecting for the same line as username means same line what are the parameter name will be there, those values will be picked. So that is called a same line as some other parameter property. And we want to like import values. See, for example, we want to ourselves also we want to import values means you can click on that. Import values. So like we want to select here, click on this, and where is your dat file? And you can select the dat file, click on open. So this is the way also you can select. And here you can observe here, we have the import file delimiter. Like if after password comma we are giving, right? If you want comma means you can select comma. Otherwise you want tab. Otherwise you want space. So you need to select for the any delimiter. Okay, so like this, and same to the once you can import, right? All columns will be displayed. If you don't want all columns, you want specific means you need to select there. What are the things? For example, we'll select this and we need to add. See, these all. How many columns we have right now? 8 columns. For this 8 columns, you don't want for the anyone. Just uncheck it and click on import. Then what will happen? So like this, it will be import for the data also. It will be import like this only. Got it, everyone? So we have one more option will be there. So, and I will explain for this all options also. This is the parameter type we need to select. This is the file path, nothing but our dot file, where it is our dot file, you need to select here. And after that, what are the files you are selected, all values will be displayed here. And we have the edit with notepad means, what is the data already there, you want means you can see this data, and if you want edit means you can remove that and you can edit also possible. Okay. And after that, you can control as
Here we edited in the notepad and also we imported the.
yeah, we can do for the two ways. If you have the data already there, if you want copy paste means this entire data also already you have notepad, already this data will be there, assume. So you are copied from there and you can come here, control you can do it and save it, control S. You can do both ways. Got it? So like this you need to import, and after that we have the here select column will be two types will be there. One is the by number, by name. So by number means column number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have the some 8 numbers will be there. You can see go here up to 8 numbers will be there. So you are doing for the username, right? Username is which one is a one means you can select one also. But always better to see confuse will happen. Maybe we don't know. I'm given 4, but this 4 or 8 or anything. What is that parameter? I don't know. So that is why better to go with the by number. We'll go with the by name. Then we know for the okay username param. Otherwise, you know for the password param. Means by name is a better thing for selecting for the column by number to by name. And we have the file format will be there. So this is also just delimiter like in that Jojo comma is there, right? You can click on this. See, it will come for the comma. Otherwise, you can select here some different value. See, I will select for the space. Okay, and click on edit with notepad. It's not file. Check the file format. See, you can observe. I given tab. You can go here, and you can observe for the everything is coming from the tab format. See, for example, you can observe here also. All data is coming from the tab format. Means you want which format you can select. Better to we can select this format only. Everyone will be see the okay. These are the username data, password data is clearly with column and row we are able to see the proper. Okay, and this will be already and continue with will be when it is enabled, when you select only unique only it is enabled for this when out of values. And as into the you can observe one more thing. So if you selected sequential, it is not automatically some black will be there, right? This will be not enabled. So you can select random, this is not enabled, but you can select unique, this is automatically enabled. See, automatically black size. So you want to for automatically black size means nothing but see you have the for example 50 users. So automatically it will black means it will be automatically first user will pick. Otherwise you want allocate some black means you can click for the allocate black for you can give for the 5 means then first 5 users will pick the first data point. So it will be values will be each user will be it will be allocated for the blacks. When you are enable only unique property only, we will see the when out of value and allocated we can see. So just will execute. Syntax. Okay. So errors identify also very important. I think we are done parameterization properly. Okay, this script will be different, right? This is the test data script. Stop the test. 50 users will be there. See, I will show the test data script already we have. If you want existing script, you want open means go to the file and script solution. And you need to select for the test data script. See, this is the test data script. You can see here. Yesterday what I recorded, right? See, you can observe. I done for the username, password, and first name, last name, address 1, address 2. And you can go to the parameters. So you're able to see this data. So I want for the like Control C, and I'm adding some data. See, already 2 will be there, right? I will give for the different number. 354, and first password will be Sriram53 will be there, right? I'm giving for the Kiran. Small letters. Kiran. So now will be observe this username already there, not there, we'll check. See, go to the application. 354. Okay, this user will be there, not there. Through script, how will be created? You can observe. Saving this data, and after that, go to the script and see by name. I selected for the last name. You can go username. This is also I done for the. You can observe here. Same line as only I selected. Same line as username. You can observe here. This is the date, right? Okay, that is leave it. See, same line as username. Same line as username, and see, means some dependent value will be there. So I done for the complex parameterization only. So now you can go to the script and you can execute only one time. Check for the how many times, means you can go to the runtime. In the run logic, nothing but it indicate for the number of iteration. I want only one data right now, and that is why I given one data. Now we'll execute for the one time. See, you can observe right time also. See, it's a Sriram, that number will be, now it is a script will be passed. And you can observe here also, output window. See, username, what is the username? Sriram 354. And password what? Kiran. So now you can go to the application and you can log in now. See, you are able to log in or not. Means through script, I prepared this data. Now, yesterday assignment I given, right? Now, you know for the how much data you want, you need to enter here, and you want how many times, means you can go to the runtime setting. If you want 50 user data, means directly give for the 50, and based on that you want data also here 50 data need with invalid data, like it's already existing data, don't give. It is like if it is not there, that user credentials for that web tour application, those data only you need to pass it as a 50 users, and you want to execute for the 50 times, means you can give for the 50 and just replay button, then 50 user data will be created. Got it? So if you observe here also, what data it is picking. See, first names SRI, last name KRI, address one some Aminpur, and address to Secunderabad. So we are able to see the some what are the files it is selecting in our script. We are able to see here. So yesterday assignment, this is only I given. So now we can observe script also. This is the launch application. And after that, I click on the sign up button. See, it is a sign up button. And after that, I enter some user details like username, password, and this all details I entered. And I done for the parameterization, complex parameterization. And final will be click on continue, and final will be sign up. See. So like this, you want for how much data you want for doing for the scripting or execution point of view. You can prepare for your test data yourself also. Maybe you have already DB there. DB nothing but database. So through go to that database and you want to data for username, password, right? You can go to the DB and you need to enter for the select star from username is equal to how many data you want. You can enter for the username and password data. You can retrieve the data and copy and paste into the notepad. Like in parameter properties, you can edit with notepad, and what is the data you got, you can copy and paste it here. That is the way you can do for the parameterization.
Sriram, here if we edit with the notepad,
Yeah,
the values,
yeah.
and if we are same thing, we are importing the values from there.
Yeah, importing also we are doing same, but here if you want edit means you can edit also possible. But
So
this will be,
and
see for what will happen. So for example, you want to create for the this name to up to 50 data. So what you need to do every time you can copy and you need to change for
you
the 3,
paste
5,
it.
3, 6 like this you need to change. So that will be take time. Yesterday I show right through Excel. We need to drag and drop and you can just to browse it the data and it automatically the data will come. Just you can execute for the number of times.
Okay, if you do the multiple times, like
Same name.
importing the values from the sheet and also editing with the notepad.
So you are connected. Yeah. Now tell me.
Yeah, I'm unable to, like, a network problem.
Yeah. Now it's fine. Your voice is good. No, yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, if you are editing the values with the notepad and also at the same time, if you are selecting the sheet, Excel sheet, both the values will be updated here.
Yeah, both the values will be updated here.
And here I didn't understand this one, import values.
Import also same only, but here will be we have option will be there. Like 1 minute. We open this one. Okay, you can close it. Yeah. See, import also same like that only. See, the operation will override the. You want to wish to continue. What is the right now it's open, right? If you want to override, you can click on this. So don't go this one. Just we'll go with this one only. Maybe you can go this one means what you can do. You can click on OK and you can import also same way. But here we have one option will be there. If you don't want for the any column means you need to remove here and import means it will be data will be imported. Both will be
Okay.
same only, but this is the way is a good thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And parameterization. So this is the parameterization entire concept. Data and time also very important for us. So because see, for example, you are not done for the date and time parameterization. So what will happen? For example, we are done for this script will be 2 days back. So which date it will come? 2 days back means it will the first is it 1st September. But now you are
Mm.
executing this script. It will work your script?
No.
No. So that is why date and time also we need to do must you need to do for the parameterization.
Okay.
So going to the data point of view. For example, you can go here. Very username is the most important. Password will be every time same also no problem. But username you need to change. And going to here you can observe first name last name also you can give for the same also no problem because this is the not a dependent data and this is not a okay important. So only important what thing username password because this will be unique. So if you this will be not unique right you can give for the same data so it will work.
Okay.
So this is the entire concept of the parameterization. We are finished for the parameterization. Anyone any doubt?
While executing the script, you are getting down.
Yeah, you can try yourself. Okay, no problem. Yeah. See, now parameterization is completed, right? Next scripting enhancement will be correlation. So correlation, what is the correlation means? Correlation can be used to capture the dynamic values which are generated from the server side. Like parameterization, nothing but what is the parameterization? What are the values we are entering? We are doing for the parameterization. But correlation, nothing but what are the values it is generating from the server side. Some values will be coming from the server side and some values will coming from the application side. So now we can go to the script, not this script, we'll go to the other script. In this script, we don't have much data, right? Script solution. Flight booking. We want to save this. Okay, for this. See now, this is the fresh script. Now you can do for the correlation. Correlation nothing but what are the values it is generating from the server side, it will generate dynamic values, and application side also it will generate. Now we can come to here, this is the launch application. We are able to seeing any values for here, no values will be there. Going to the login, you can observe here some user section value is equal to will be there. So this value we are entered anywhere?
No.
No, right? Means this is not a application side one. Oh, means maybe what is the this is the from server side value. So this value what will happen means user to user will be this value change. Maybe this time 132 right, next time will be 148 or 991 place is the 123 will come. Otherwise this last QCF place some CTH. So means it's a dynamic value. This is the dynamic value. So what will happen if it is a single user point of view, your script will be pass. But you are doing for the multiple user point of view, your script will be fail because you are not handle this dynamic value. So you want to handle the dynamic value means we can do for the correlation. That is the one more announcement. That is the correlation. So as same to the, you can go to the application also. See after that, click on flight and you can observe here drop downs will be there. So departure, we have the some drop down will be there, and Denver, we have the drop downs will be there. So now you can observe, maybe I am going to the Frankfurt to London. So everyone will go same. No, right? So means this is also dynamic value. So application side dynamic values like it's a drop downs. Okay, so means every user will be not going to the same, right? So that is why you need to do for the correlation, because once you done correlation, right, it automatically it will generate for the anyone will pick. It's sometimes Paris, sometimes London, so it will pick for the different value. So that is why. So application side nothing but departure city or city. So departure date, return date, what we need to do? We need to do for the parameterization. Number of passenger parameterization. Coming to here, you can observe seating preference type of seat. Everyone will be select the same every time?
No.
No, right? So means seating preference on the type of seat also you can do for the correlation.
Correlation.
Okay. Now we identify the 1, 2, 3, 4 and click on continue. And you can observe this is the Paris to London flight. So we have the multiple flights. So maybe my time availability morning time I selected. Maybe Suraj is a night time will be good for the journey. So maybe he will select for this. Means this is also dynamically changing or not?
Yes.
So means flight number also you need to do for the correlation and going to the continue. And after that, this all data we are entering. Means what we can do? Parameterization. See, for this application, we find for the what are the dynamic values we know, drop downs and seating preferences, seat type, and flight number. Now we come to here, and now what are the values you identify, right? Come here. You can see departure value, Denver. This is the dynamic value or not?
Yes.
Application side dynamic value. Arrive also application side dynamic value. And going to here, seat preferences will be there. Like say seat prefer none. This will be changed. Maybe window also it will select. Here seat type will be business also we have. So means these two also dynamic values. And come to down next transaction. See outbound flight value. This is the our flight. This is the our flight number. Maybe everyone will select the same flight. No, right?
No.
So that is the dependence on the time availability, depend on the cost. Everyone will be select different. So this outbound flight value also you need to do for the correlation.
Okay.
And after that come here and you are able to see that this data will be parameterization data. And this is the outbound flight also. Same flight. This is also we need to do for the correlation. And come down and sign off. We have any no data. So these values, now we identify the how many values can observe. User section value 1. And one more is the Denver and London. And seat preference, seat type, and outbound flight value. So maybe how do you identify the dynamic value also was one of the important thing, right? So what you need to do is you need to, when you are recording the script, right? You want to record the script twice different. You want to record this script only twice with a different of test data. Like see, for example, I am username password will be okay. You can give for anything is fine. And after that, click on login. So assume maybe Sravanti is selecting for the Denver to London first time. Next time you are recording means same data don't select. You can change this data like Los Angeles to Paris. Means then it will be show the difference. Okay, first time script to second time what are the dynamic is happening. So first time you are selecting for the coach and none. Then next time what you need to record Windows and business. So, for example, we have this, right? We need to open another script also. We want to compare me. We have time. Yeah, we have time. So, a very important concept for correlation. Okay. See, assume I recorded two scripts. This is the one script. Okay. See, this data also change Paris, London, and Windows Business, and flight also different 421 flight. So this script will be different. We have the now two scripts I recorded, assume. Okay. Now I want to compare means we have the compare one website will be there, test compare online. Just open the first link. And now what you need to do is you can copy this entire script here. Go to the first script. So this is the outbound flight booking 1001, right? You can copy this, Control C, and go to here and paste it. And come to the starting line. And second script, go to the second script. This is the second script. Go to here and Control A, Control C, and go to the here and paste it. Now you are compare. Just click on compare. Now go to the down. Now we are able to see the comparison. You can observe web break find this will be different. Okay, the LR thing them this is different, but we need to observe. You can observe user section value is equal. See here 123999 will be there. Here 13407 and 855. See, means this is the dynamically changing or not. See, this user to this user, it is a value is changing or not.
Yes.
So maybe you are executing multiplier point of your script work. You are not done for the correlation. No, right? Because these values keep on dynamically changing for the user to user. So that is why you need to do for the correlation. So we identify the one is the user section and come down. Okay, this transaction and this will be means that is the difference. Okay, leave it. Search filter and the transaction and come here. You can observe departure Denver and departure value Paris. This value is changed or not? So it means user to user changing. So these also we can consider as a dynamic value. Departure date means it is changing, but we are doing for the parameterization. That is leave it. And going to here, you can observe. I think see if we not change the data like this, it will be not show for the difference. But this is also dynamic only. Maybe you can selecting for the Paris to Denver means then it will show for the difference. And now you can observe and seat preference none coach, but here Windows business. And going to the outbound flight value, this is the 0 to 1 flight, this is the 4 to 1 flight. So now we identify the all dynamic values like this, and you need to note down and keep it in one notepad. So now what are the values you identified?
User session value.
Okay.
Right. Selecting the seat type and the flight type.
And source and departure and arrive and outbound flight value.
Yes.
So correlation, we have the process will be there, like we have the steps will be there. First step we identify, right? We'll write notepad. Okay. Correlation nothing but what are the dynamic values generated from the application side, server side. So first point, find the dynamic value. Find the dynamic value. So we know for the how to find the dynamic value. Second point, find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary. And third point, where to write the function. We need to write one function, that is the where to write function. And fourth one will be substitution. So these four steps too we can do for the correlation. First point we know, find the dynamic value. How to find the dynamic value? We want to record the script twice with a different type of test data and compare using for the test compare.com or any beyond compare.com, and we need to identify the dynamic value. Okay. So second point will be find the dynamic value LB RB, left boundary, right boundary, and where to write the function substitution. Will be discuss these three will be Monday. Okay. Meanwhile, just to go through the material and what is the parameterization and steps, and do the practice also parameterization. And up to you need to practice dynamic values also. Find the dynamic values. You need to record the script twice, different test data, and compare and note down in the notepad what are the values you identify. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. We'll meet for Monday. Bye, everyone.